The months and the disciplines. I confess that when first I made acquaintance with Charles Chocolate, I never for a moment discerned that there was in him anything out of ordinary. Yet now, fear will be found to deny his greatness. I don't speak of that greatness which is achieved by the fortunate politician or the successful soldier. That is the quality which belongs to the place he occupies rather than to the man, and the change of circumstances reduces it to very discreet proportions. The Prime Minister out of office is seen, too often, to have been but a pompous restoration, and the general without an army is but the tame hero of Marketon. The greatness of Charles Strickland was assassinated. It may be that you don't like his art, but at all events you can hardly refuse it. The tribute of your interest, his terms and varieties. The time has passed when he was the object of ridicule, and it is no longer a mark of eccentricity to defend or of perversity to extol him. His faults are accepted as a necessary complement to his merits. It is still possible to discuss his place in art, and the adulation of his admirers is perhaps no less capricious than the disparagement of his detractors. But one thing can never be troubleful, and that is that he had genius. The moon and sixpence. For second. William. I confess that when first I made acquaintance with Charles Strickland, I never for a moment discerned that there was in him anything out of ordinary. Yet now fear will be found to deny his greatness. I do not speak of that greatness which is achieved by the fortunate politician or the successful soldier. That is the quality which belongs to the place he occupies rather than to the man, and the change of circumstances reduces it to very discreet proportions. The Prime Minister out of office is seen, too often, to have been but a pompous restoration, and the general without an army is but the tame hero of Marketon. The greatness of Charles Strickland was assassinated. It may be that you don't like his art, but at all events you can hardly refuse its tribute of your interest. He disturbs and varieties. The time has passed when he was the object of ridicule, and it is no longer a mark of eccentricity to defend or of perversity to extol him. His faults are accepted as a necessary complement to his merits. It is still possible to discuss his place in art, and the adulation of his admirers is perhaps no less capricious than the disparagement of his detractors. But one thing can never be dropped, and that is that he had genius.